What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix series Elite Season 3. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screener to this new season. They've asked me to not spill spoilers. And you know what? They've been so generous and gracious in letting me screen this new season early. I will honor their request. But heads up, I will be giving you context, a bit of refresher as to what happened in the previous seasons. But as far as the details on what goes down in this new season 3, my lips are sealed. Okay? Alright, so basically this review would only be helpful for those of you true fans who have been following the show from the beginning. Let me just start by saying I freaking loved the first season. It was like Gossip Girl, but sexier, and the people are way better looking. And all of them just feel so liberated in experimenting with their sexuality, and it's got crazy scandal on top of another crazy scandal. Season 1 was like the juiciest teen drama telenovela that you could ever hope for. And of course, the crux of Season 2 was finding out who really killed Marina. Well, you and I knew it, but most of the characters didn't. And the overarching mystery then was the disappearance of Samuel. Okay, are we all caught up? Good. Season 3 basically deals with the aftermath of the revelation that Polo killed Marina. It also has its twists and turns, just as expected. Some of you had asked me on Twitter about Samuel and Carla. Well, their relationship gets even more complicated this time around because of a shocking decision that she makes in the first few episodes. Even though there's obviously a gap between Season 2 and Season 3, this new Season 3 feels like the show never left at all. Now, that might be a good thing for those of you who are just obsessed with Elite, but to the rest of us, with 3 seasons of doing similar flash-forward routine, characters having difficulties with honesty, characters withholding the truth, characters still not learning from their own mistakes. After a while, this whole format does kinda get repetitive and irritating, at least to me it is. Created by Dario Madrona and Carlos Montero, Elite follows what happens when a few working-class teenagers find themselves integrated with rich kids at an exclusive private school in Spain. This causes clash between them and the wealthy students that leads to murder. Now in Season 3, surprise, surprise, Polo returns to school. The tension that generates his presence among all students only ends in one way, with a new tragedy in Las Encinas. In Season 3, our protagonists will face the last months of the Institute, a stage in which they will have to make decisions that can change their future forever. A journey in which love, sex, and friendship will be more present than ever, but also jealousy, secrets, and the desire for revenge, which threaten to destroy their lives that were really just about to begin. In this Season 3, without giving away too many details, you can expect Guzman to be his usual furious self again. The guy has a short temper, man. So, conflict between Polo and Guzman is inevitable. But what Season 3 solidifies is the fact that everybody just looks out for number 1. All the characters on this show, when the chips are down, they only cover their own ass. And because of that, you will also see some shifts and shuffling around happening. And I'm not just talking about the romance, but people who may not have liked each other before now might grow some fondness or some mutual understanding. Not yet an alliance. And part of that reason is because some of them, especially Nadia, who in the previous seasons may have kept their heads down or only pushed back when necessary. Suddenly, in this new season, they discover their balls and they start to dare for once in their lives. What I meant by what I said earlier about the show becoming a bit irritating and repetitive, it mostly has to do with the relationships. You and I know that these characters love keeping secrets from each other, right? Which is an important ingredient for an addictive drama. But Omar and Andre, for example, they're not even in the will they, won't they stage anymore. And here they're still playing that same old, why can't you let me in? Talk to me, why don't you? Song and dance number. It's exhausting and it's getting on my last nerve. And clearly the writers are running out of ideas. And that detective, I fucking hate that goddamn detective. The most incompetent police officer if ever there was one. My favorite moments are always whenever the kids who are being interrogated turn the table on her and blame her for everything. It is glorious when that happens. So for this season 3 to utilize that same format again and use the same character again as if she's the only goddamn inspectora in the whole country of Spain, I just can't take it seriously anymore. I think season 3 has enough intrigue to keep you watching, especially when you're already emotionally invested in the characters. But how much longer they can keep this up is the million-dollar question. Because the idea that teenagers can just party every other night without a care while dead bodies keep trailing around them, even if you suspend your disbelief to its most outer limits, there's only so much of that you can tolerate.